Welcome back, everyone. John Moody here with Johnny Learns Gardening, here with another weekly update of my garden. If you're new to the channel, I am a learning gardener. Last year was my first year ever starting growing vegetables, and this year is my second year, and I decided to start a YouTube channel to show you guys what it is that I've learned along the way. So this is my front yard, my flower bed. I call it a flower bed mainly because of the rose bush. I had a pretty good looking sunflower growing right there. And I have this gigantic squash plant growing here. If you've been following, you know, or you've heard the story about my composting pumpkins and then having random squash plants growing. So there is no fruit producing. I don't know what's wrong. My wife mentioned something yesterday about how it's taking over, it's huge, and nothing's happening. So why are we keeping it? So I'm probably going to get rid of it. This is ridiculous. I think that it killed the sunflower. Another issue I've been having is this powdery mildew stuff. So it's pretty bad in the back. I hacked away a lot of the leaves that had it. I have done a bunch of research. I do have some neem oil. They said that works. There's potassium carbonate or something that I could get that helps. I do have this other antifungal spray that says it's organic. I'm trying to not use that stuff, so that's why I haven't used any of it. Not sure if hacking the leaves off is the best approach, but that's what I did in the back. Here I was kind of just letting things grow. Just yesterday, actually, I kind of self-pollinated a couple of these flowers. So, I mean, I don't expect anything to happen in a day, but this has been growing all summer, all spring, and it's huge. It's taking over my front lawn, but nothing. My dad stopped by yesterday and figured it was a zucchini plant. It's possible I did grow zucchini last year. I did have a random one this year. I don't want to say random. I planted a bunch of seeds. Some things came up, some things didn't. One zucchini plant came up. So anyway, that is this. Moving on, the neglected cantaloupe. I need to do something with this if I want some cantaloupe. So anyway, that's that. Flowers. This was given to me by my sister-in-law. My plan is to use it to start a new bed. I had other plans. I'll show you when I get there. But I was just gonna buy the wood and just make it again, but I'm trying to save money, so that was free, so that's cool. So we'll see what I come up with. This is the black cherry tomato plant. It looks pretty good. Like, some of the leaves are dark. I should probably prune those. We have been going through kind of a dry spell. We had some crazy storms the last few weeks, and now a dry spell, so I need to get on top of my watering. Blueberry plant still looks sad, but I mean, it's still here. It's actually making improvements to how it was. So there's another random plant. Kind of looks like a cucumber plant, doesn't it? I don't know. This was supposed to be my mint, but it has a random black cherry tomato plant. When I say random, I mean we had black cherry tomato plants last year, and I'm assuming some seeds fell off, or they were composted, and it's kind of the same thing. I mixed the compost in with some soil with these. My wife bought this one this year, so what was in here? Parsley. I don't know what happened to the parsley. I never touched it, never used it, and it's all gone. So random tomato plant, and no more parsley. Basil. I have harvested some. I froze it. In a previous video, I explained how I don't really use basil. The main purpose of me getting it is because it's insect repellent. I guess flies and mosquitoes don't like it. Can't really tell with this one little pot, but whatever. I got some. This is my cilantro. I don't know what to do about this tall guy. It doesn't look like cilantro that I've ever seen. I've harvested some of the littler ones, but nothing's really coming back. Second blueberry plant, not doing anything, but that's okay. Moving on. If you're still with me, I have a new surprise. You know how I talked about that random zucchini plant that grew this year? Well, there's another random plant. All right, so the pumpkin plant, the very first one that started growing was right in this area. It was huge, but it didn't produce anything. There was a little one that produced along there, kind of fell down. It's probably down there somewhere, but yeah, it wasn't very impressive. I'm not even sure if it was the same plant. I have this big boy. He looks like he's doing fine, but like I said, with the powdery mildew issue, I hacked off a lot of the leaves. Hopefully I didn't kill the plant. But anyway, got a cherry tomato plant growing in here. My watermelon. So I was very impressed with this. He still looks okay, but he does look kind of dry, so I feel like I need to do better at watering. This one here, it had a little thing growing, but it didn't make it, so yeah. And then it's not really doing anything else. I should just hack these down because they're still here and they're still taking up nutrients. So that's a part of a different one. This guy started coming in, very excited with all the new growth. Not sure if it's a different plant or if it's part of the same one. Then I have another plant over here with the little guy growing right here. I don't know if he's gonna make it. Took forever for him to show up, and I mean, he's here, but it's not very impressive, so I don't know, we'll see. The green beans. The green beans have been the most impressive this year. I've harvested a lot already, and it's still going. In fact, it's totally taken over this homemade trellis, and it's been knocked down a couple times. I think it was because of the storms, but I also think it's because of the weight of the vines of the green beans. Having all the other stuff didn't help. But I still kind of let this grow out. So far, it doesn't look too affected by powdery mildew. The pollinators are in town. Corn. I don't think it's going to get any bigger. I have that one big ear there. There's another little bit smaller size ear there. And even smaller ear back in there. That one can probably stay on for a little while. I feel like I should harvest this one. I feel like I should harvest that one too. But that's it. I only got 3 ears, at least that I see. The beefsteak tomato plant looks pretty good. This is the wrong side of it. This is another squash plant, I think, but no fruit. Let's go back to the other side. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or so tomatoes growing on here, so that's cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been pruning. I don't know how much that has to do with it. Yeah, so I probably need to work on my fertilizing and my pruning. But let's see here. This was that, I keep saying random, but it wasn't really random. I actually planted the stuff in here. But a zucchini plant. It produced one zucchini that was huge. I didn't even see it. I probably waited too long, so that's probably why it's not producing anymore. But yeah, it was good. It was one huge zucchini. And then, with all of the chopping that I've been doing, kind of noticed that I had another surprise. This guy down here. It's just one, but something is better than nothing. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that I had a cucumber coming in. That's the highlight, I guess, of this week. Just wanted to talk about maintenance. I needed to spend some more time out here. We've gone on some vacations. Any significant amount of time that I have is always taken up, so I really don't have it. Like I said, the trellis has been falling over, so I used that for support. I guess it's helping. All right, that's it for, well, let's talk about this. Grapes, still not doing anything. I can't even tell if, like, this was the first one. I can't even tell if it's done anything at all, any type of growing, any type of whatever. But my neighbor's grapes, like, there's no fruit being produced, but this thing has taken over. It started a little bit down there and it's worked its way all the way over here. It's even taken over some of that tree. But yeah. So that's it for the update. I had a couple other videos that I posted. This morning I posted it, but yesterday I shot it. I actually tried some editing. I put some sound effects and more text, nothing special, but still it's better than what I've been used to doing. But I was talking about using the calcium from the water that you use to boil eggs. So check that video out. What else? Yeah, a lot of stuff that I have to do still. So until next time, YouTube, take care. Bye-bye.